Hello, it's Crypto CJ. It's a trade of the day, Thursday night slash Friday morning Zoom edition, depending on where in the world you are. And the markets have been a little choppy this week. The Bitcoin's at around 108,000, just below 109. Let's go to the charts. Okay, should be seeing my Bitcoin day chart, and we dipped below the 20 and 50 EMAs. The 200 is possibly holding a support. We got a green candle printing for today so far, but the market is mostly red. We'll see that in a moment. On Ethereum, pretty similar. 4,000 did not hold a support, at least not very long. But we have a green candle forming now, so maybe it'll bounce back. I looked at some headlines, and there's mostly, on the macro side, gold hit an all-time high. Um, Things like that. President Trump and the Chinese president is supposed to meet this week, end of the month, and sort out the tariff mess. President Trump's also meeting with the presidents of Ukraine and Russia, trying to end that. Though there was a headline saying it was already in. Actually, no, that was a Middle East thing. So supposedly that's cooling off. So hopefully some of the macro events will chill, and that'll give an opportunity for Uptober to continue. This has happened the last few times where in October the market took a dip in the middle, and then it did eventually bounce back and become profitable. Hence the name Uptober. So we'll see if that holds out. I don't really have any big headlines to share. Um, what's going on with Bitcoin at the moment? Look at the hour chart. Okay, it's curling up. Just broke 109. So we'll see how that plays out. The market's pretty negative overall, though. Any comments or questions, statements about the markets overall before we look for some crypto day trades and swing trades?
Just still holding my breath.
Yeah, aren't we all? All right, I've got crypto bubbles up, and like I said, mostly red, a few greens in there. And this chain opera AI has been pumping like crazy, over 200% for the week. So I decided to take a look at it. It's on mostly foreign exchanges. It's on Blowfin here, which is you can get on without KYC last time I looked. So take a quick look at this. Got it's towards the top of the range. Support and resistance. Supply and demand visible range is my indicator for that. For Elex Algo, green zone is support, red zone resistance. On the 15-minute chart for day trading, and got the RTI relative trend index for entries and alerts. And at the moment, the RTI is kind of hanging around the middle, and we're bouncing off the top of the range. So the last time it dipped below 20, which is usually what I'm looking for, it's right about here. We got to move up to 20% in 11 hours. So that's a great day trade. So a dip below 20 on this one could be profitable. Let's look at the swing trade option on the 1 hour chart. Same indicators for support resistance, SuperTrend for alerts, Trendio LSMA, moving average indicator here for confirmation. a disagreement between those indicators at the moment, but we're at the red zone anyway. The 4 hour chart, about the same thing, 8 hours, day. There's not that much history for this coin. So yeah, we're at the top of the range for pretty much all time frames. To take this as a trend, you probably want to see it break through this top area here at $20 and then try to ride that. That would be one option. Or catch the next buy signal if it dips down here into the green zone. But generally, I don't like this one as a swing. Looks has potential as a day trade. Maker, it's really a small trend up. Let's sort by week, about the same. Let's sort the opposite. So if something's been beaten down, sometimes it's due for a recovery. And got pumped on fun. Good look at that one. I think it's on Coinbase. It is. So this one looks pretty good as a day trade. It's dipped below the 20 already, but we've had a couple of fake outs on dips below the 20. Like the last four did not do much. So, I mean, the retrace potential is there. Get in right about here. Resistance here at 38.37 for 10.5%. Then the red zone, about 2 days to 15%. Kind of a short swing there. So it's got potential, but those fake outs concern me. Let's look at the swing trade option. Yeah, this might be pretty good. Just wait for the next buy signal. Though, yeah, the last two, three, four buy signals didn't do much. So this one's a little scary as far as its recent history. But, 58% retrace in 6 days would be a great swing trade. So it's got potential, but it's had recent fake out activity. So that is a concern. Let's look at Zcash. I was trading that one earlier in the week. It's on my list. Yeah, kind of looks like pump. Had last two dips didn't really turn into anything. Maybe that one on Wednesday did okay. So it broke above here. 3.9%, that's not bad. And then this one here, yeah, total fake out. Still be in that trade. Yeah, I'm curious. Do I want to take that one? I'm already in a long position that's been hammered. Solana trade from yesterday or day before. It's made four additional purchases and still showing pretty negative. So yeah, I'm not sure about Zcash, but the setup looks pretty good. Swing trade. Yeah, that is the downside of those coins that you sort based on negative, because they had a lot of negative history that didn't really do much. So maybe it's due, maybe it isn't. I'm trying to catch the next buy signal on the 1 hour chart, maybe get in right about here on the middle area in the red zone, 19% in 4 days is really good. So both of these have potential as day and swing trades, just the recent history is a concern. Okay, looks like Robin was in pump last week. We just looked at that one. All right, so that's Zcash. We look at one more here on the sort. Aave. Let's look at Aave. Aave tends to move slower than the others. Yeah, it kind of looks like Zcash. It's been below 20 a few times in this week. It didn't really do that much. So, I mean, if you got in with the spot trade and held some funds back to make additional purchases, could be worthwhile, but there's a good chance you'd be in it longer than a day. And retrace potential, though, is still good. If you got it now, there's this resistance at 243 for 7% move. And this over here, 11.75 for about a day and a half. Those are good retraces, but is there enough energy to push push Ave up that high? That's debatable. Um, okay, let's look at the swing. And currently on the green zone, but the indicators are not supporting us. 12% in less than 2 days. I like that. And the red zone, 22% in 6 days. That's really good too. So these have really good retrace potential. I've said that like 5 times now, but candle action may not support it. All right. Well, I think I'm going to bail out of crypto bubbles and look at sentiment on coinmarketcap. Algo, HBAR, Bonk, Near, say, AVAX. There's some coins I like to trade on this list. Let's go over to Algo. Okay, Algo is right at the 20 on the RTI. About 6% in 12 hours to that resistance, and in the red zone, just under 10%, about a day and a half. Not bad, but will it break through? On the swing trade, I'm stuck in the middle here. 17% in 6 days, that's pretty good. So potential here on Algo. Let's see what else. H bar. Yeah, all these are kind of looking the same, guys. So right at the 20, it broke above and curled down a little bit. Resistance here, 6%, 8.5% to the red zone. And swing trade. Yeah, no signals yet. We got one right about here. Red zone, 18% in 6 days. So that looks good. So all these have good retrace potentials, but could be in them. Day trades, probably a couple days. Swing trades, maybe a week. Let's see if anything different comes up. Good AVAX, and we'll might wrap this one up early today, since most of these are looking the same, as does AVAX. Trace here, 4.6%. Red zone, 7%. Not as good as some of the others we looked at, so can't really recommend it. Swing trade. Coming out of the green zone. Don't have a signal yet. Red zone, 31% in 6 days. So that's a great swing trade. Of everything we looked at, that might be the best contender. I've got a little room on this one. I've got two trades open. Oh, well, I already have an AVAX trade. I took it a little too soon. So, yeah, I'm hanging in there on that one already. So, on a swing trade. All right. Any questions or comments about what we've looked at? Are there any coins you want to look at that I haven't brought up yet?
What about Aerodrome Finance?
Okay. I traded that one a few months ago. Coinbase as a swing. As a day trade, it kind of looks like the others. Resistance there about 5.5%. Red zone up to 10%. That's pretty good. Just broke above the 20 on the 15-minute chart. The hour. Just bouncing up off the green zone. Don't have any indicators yet. Resistance here about 16%. 12 to 16%. Red zone 30%, 6 days. So that's really good. Yeah, it's got potential. Setup looks pretty good. You may want to get that indicator confirmation and take it from there. All right. Thank you for that. Any others? Well, we will, I think, wrap it up there then. A lot of these starting to look repetitive. I don't want to be too boring. So, yeah, be careful this weekend. If there's another big dump, then could take a while to get out of it. October usually bounces back after the midpoint, but no guarantee it will this time. So maybe be ready to make additional purchases if you believe in this market. I do, so I'll probably do that. Anyway, if you're watching on the recording, thanks for that. Rather see you live. I'll probably be back Monday night/Tuesday morning. Check out the opportunities in the pinned comment. They help fund the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
So